all get along really well, and we have a good time when we're both rehearsing and performing, and just a good vibe.
And that's what I love the most about this band, is getting up on stage and seeing the reaction, seeing people's face really enjoy the music.
But I enjoy letting go of the real world and going to practice or going to a show and performing and singing and telling stories, because ever since I can remember, I've been telling stories.
We really enjoy making music and bringing it to people and
go all these exciting places and meet all these exciting people and be in this amazing recording studio doing something that is really exciting and fulfilling and fun, and something that I continue to grow at as well.
Ever since I was little, it was a way to express myself, you know, and a lot of people play so that they can do that, and it's a release for me in a way. Like, I remember being really little and I would like be frustrated about something or be in love, you know, I've always been a lover, and it's like, oh, how can I get this out, you know? And it would be, I'll pick up a guitar that I really don't know anything about, and I'll play something that I think sounds good. I'm like, oh, that works together, and write a story.
I've always loved music, and even before I was playing an instrument, I knew that playing music was something that I would want to do for the rest of my life. But there's something about playing music, making music, and writing music that just feels like, it feels organic to me, and it feels like I have a purpose in life when I'm involved in music.
I get to go on stage, and my job is to dance and seem like this guy who's just having a good time. And it's not pretending, because I really genuinely am on stage and having a great time with the people that I'm playing with.
You know, I've never spent a lot of time in the studio. I've always been like a road musician, somebody who gets out and plays in front of people. And that's what I love the most about this band, is getting up on stage and seeing the reaction, seeing people's face really enjoy the music. That's the thrill for me.
Just getting up there and performing, all this work that goes into it, and then you finally get to show it to people. And I really enjoy that. And then, you know, getting response from the crowd, I feel that everybody in the band does a good job of bringing energy to a show, and you feel the response in the crowd.
The live show, I think, is really unique, and that comes from the dynamic that we've had as a band. We've just always had a great group of people, even through all of the changes we've been through, who has also gotten along and really enjoyed each other's company at the same time as being really talented individually and like making this great music. And especially Tim, when he sings, he recalls every time why he wrote the song and what it means to him, and he will show that to you.
I think that it's hard to put a label on a band called Catch. A lot of people ask me like what type of music we are or what the songs sound like, and it's all pretty unique and eclectic. I mean, it's all kind of folky, rock, funky, but it's hard to describe, and I kind of like that we float in a lot of different genres.
We bounce ideas off each other, and if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. And that's, you know, that is being creative. That's just trying something for the sake of trying it. We're honest with each other, and I think that's like the biggest, you know, hurdle you need to get over with working with most bands.
Some of the songs on the record have only been played live maybe once, and what's unique about it is a few of them really became songs in the actual studio.
And this is my second record with the band, and this time we kind of went into it knowing, you know, we're going to spend a little bit more time on the production end, which means the actual recording end, hands-on, more gear, more knob twisting, and that also involved rolling the tape first before we, you know, started running stuff back into tools.
We went old school and went to tape, and I've always wanted to do this, and I always go to tape. You know, I talk to people like, oh, we recorded this whole record straight to tape, you know, and it adds such a meatiness to the sound, you know what I mean? Like the bass tracks and the drum tracks all sound just full and real and genuine, and you know, you're even gonna get a little bit of the tape sound on the record, like you're gonna hear the tape stopping and cool stuff that involves the process, you know what I mean?
There's a lot that goes into it, a lot of parts built on top of each other. For me at least, the guitar is a lot different. The first record we did, I was doing 95% acoustic guitar. So this one, I'm playing 5 different electric guitars. I got a whole mess of pedals and a lot of layers on top of each other.
Every sound that we've created came from something we made honestly and naturally. Like we didn't pull from anything and be like, well, let's just make this sound like that. No, we just got that sound. So every clap, we clapped, you know what I mean? We created the sound. We pulled from the electric guitar and did what we could to create the sound without, you know, manufacturing the sound.
I just think that it's a great album. I hope people enjoy the music. I hope it gets well received. And I, you know, want it to open some more doors for us.
This is a really big record to roll to tape, so you know, most bands wouldn't take the time or the energy to do that.
I really like Simple. It's a song a lot of people haven't heard yet, but a lot of my parts for it I just kind of wrote in the studio, so it's very like last minute new type thing, and I think it sounds really fresh.
Either Story or Black and White Socks. Just both great rhythm-driven tunes with a lot of really cool things happening in them.
Probably Done It Again. There's a lot of interesting horn stuff. It's got a great groove in it, and there's a chance for the trumpet and sax to solo, so we get to stretch our legs musically a little bit on that one.
It would have to be For the Sake of It. Has always been my favorite song.
It'd probably be Green Light, just because it's a fun bass song to play.
Lately I've been loving playing When in Rome, and Done It Again is always a classic jump around fun song to play.
Still Loving Down South is a really fun, it's got a lot of energy in that song, but as far as like what I like and enjoy playing, definitely Green Light.
You know, bands get curious too as I'm working through projects. I'm working on a number of records. Like, what else you working on? And it might be a late night, but I pull up When in Rome. I'm like, you gotta hear this song.
Save those tears for another day. Baby, I'm not walking away.